took me much longer to figure out just exactly what it was that you did than it did for you to do it. Perhaps that's obvious, but my first response was simply to completely dismiss that trick because it was on transition. And even though I actually enjoy skating transition, I don't like watching it on my cell phone, and I don't think other people should watch it on their cell phones. And so since this is primarily a cell phone based medium, I try to discourage it. That said, I like a fakie Smith grind on transition, so I was confused. Another thing that confused me was what exactly you did. Did you body varial into that fakie Smith? Did you frontside power slide? You certainly didn't ollie. So I have to admit, even though your video was oriented horizontally, I tilted it so that I could kind of see, and I kind of stopped and I slow-mode, and I looked very closely, and I noticed that you had body varialed. That I found outrageously offensive because I specifically say no body varials in my my bio. It provides the guidelines for submission on my Instagram page. But I just checked my own Instagram page, and it turns out that I took that no body varials part out because it's more important to me that people don't send posts than sending no body varials. But generally, don't love body varials. And that said, I do like this direction that Stephen Lawyer is going in these days, where he's dressing mellower, doing better tricks with less body varials. How that's going to affect the Ski crew in Germany remains to be seen. Anyway, at this point, I had this plan that I was going to do all 5 videos for Transworld about your trick, but frankly, as compelling as it was, I'm running out of things to say. I will say that it looked fun, but seeing a trick done well on Instagram is not the same thing as doing the trick well on Instagram, and I think that people know that, but I'm not totally sure. You should see the arguments I get in on Instagram with people submitting tricks. People tell me that I hate on skateboarding, when in fact all I do is think about skateboarding. Yes, I hate on skateboarding on Instagram, but that's a different thing. And why shouldn't I? I mean, look at that trick that you submitted to me. It was terrible, but fun looking. But like, the experience of watching it for me was god awful. So I think if there's a takeaway from this, it's that in my own little way, by expanding on your trick and spending a little more time thinking about a trick that took you about 3 seconds to do, perhaps if this seemed kind of tedious and boring to any of you and all of you, that was the point, Do you feel like I've sort of subjected you to my own self-indulgent bullshit? And do you feel like this 5 minutes of your life that you can no longer get back has been wasted? Well, just imagine once this video is over, you can go on with your life. But this is my life. I'm stuck here.